I always say these are all opportunities that came about due to the way that I live my life with Parkinson's. We talked very briefly about the burpees, right? So I was falling a lot, so I did a lot of burpees so that I can make sure that I can fall safely and get back up, enough strength to get back up. So I started doing more each day. I started with like just 5 burpees a day at the end of my workout. And then I did 10, and I did 15, and I did 20. And I started doing so much of it that I got so good at it. One day I just wondered, I was like, you know what? I wonder what the world record is for a number of burpees in 1 minute and how quickly they could be done. And I looked it up, and I'm like, I think I can do this.
I could do that.
Yeah. And I did, right? And I did. And like I said, this was an opportunity that came up because I was looking for a way to keep myself safe from a Parkinson's symptom perspective. But then because I worked on that, and I worked on that so much, it gave me the opportunity to set a world record, and then that world record gave me the opportunity to, raise more awareness about Parkinson's and raise money for research and things like that. So, I think overall, just all the things that came along with it was all, an opportunity of how I was living my life. And the same thing with Ninja Warrior is that my daughter kept pushing me back in 2017, 2016. She kept pushing me because she loved the show when it would come on. And she kept pushing, yeah, you should go. And I'm like, no, I have Parkinson's. I can't do it. But just to shut her up, right? I applied for the show just to shut her up. But then when they gave me my first chance on the show, it was an opportunity then for me to, okay, now I can bring the Parkinson's awareness to an even larger audience.
Yes.
But in order for me to do that, I've got to show up, right? Right. So then I went into training, and that's kind of how in 2017 I got my first shot at American Ninja Warrior, and I've been going back, for 6 years after that, 7th, including a family special that we did with Ninja Warrior. And even that in itself has taught me lessons, because we're just moving our bodies along these obstacles, no weights, right? We're moving our bodies.
Right.
And in training for that, my everyday life is avoiding obstacles as a person living with Parkinson's, avoiding falls. Mm-hmm. So when I'm training for that in the gym, it's really helping my daily life. So like I said, everything that I've done has come as an opportunity from my experiences in living my daily life.